Hello everyone, it's Wayne. Welcome back to the channel. I have a bit of information I wanted to share with you guys. So the Eyelet issue, decided at Z8. Well, Nikon has finally issued a recall on the cameras. We've heard information about it. It seemed to affect only a small amount of cameras, but as Nikon would do, they want to investigate first and then get around to deciding whether or not to do a recall. And guess what? The recall is now online. So if you go to the service advisory section on the Nikon webpage and you look up that information, if it's on the Z8, it's on number 2. First, we have the lens mount issue, and they explain, the details as far as what you need to do in order to get your camera returned for repair. And there's now the strap eyelet issue. And just like the other one, you have to put your serial number in there and see if your camera is affected. Well, I put my serial number in, and guess what? My camera is also affected. Now, this has got me thinking, and let me say this first, I don't want anybody to start any rumors and any new things out there. I'm quite sure some people like myself are going to be thinking the same thing, but I'm just putting it out there, and maybe some of these early cameras that they put out have some build quality issues. And I don't want to say it's a flaw or whatever it is. When you manufacture a lot of stuff, things can happen. But much like with the first recall, the warranty is basically open-ended. So if you have no issues right now and you don't want to send it in, you don't have to. You can send it whenever you want to send it in. But let me give you some brief information from what it's saying. Thank you for choosing Nikon for your photography needs. Users of Z8 cameras have informed us that the metal camera strap eyelets in the camera may become loose or separate from the camera body. Based on our investigation into this matter, it has become clear that this issue may occur if a Z8 strap eyelet is subjected to conditions such as strong impact or continuous heavy stress. We have identified a range of Z8 camera serial numbers with which the issue may occur, and will address the issue as follows below in identifying the affected and requested service. Okay, so pretty much it's just like the first recall. It's open-handed, and once they get the camera in, they'll take care of it. If you don't send your equipment in right away, once you decide to do it, they'll also take care of it. There is no end time frame on as far as when you need to send it in. Nothing I've seen it, so I'm going to assume it's pretty much just like the other one. Whenever you decide to send it in, they'll take care of that. I mean, that's pretty much it for the most part. It's going to affect both sides. I believe videos I've seen, one fell out on the right side when you're looking from the back, and I've seen another one where someone was shaking it from the left side. So apparently it's basically both eyelets that are affected. And if you have fear, if you use big lenses and you carry them around and you have some fear that your camera could, end up being one of those that could have some issues, then I would say send it in for repair. Myself, what I have done, the heaviest lens that I have is a 70 to 200 millimeter, and I've carried around my neck with a strap on it a few times, but generally if I'm walking for a long period of time, I kind of lay it in my arm area here as I walk with it, and have the grip I'm ready to shoot and put it up there. I try not to, have the stress down, because for me, it's one thing, it's having the pressure on my neck. So as you walk around with these things, the strap can get, well, it depends on what strap you use. I stopped using the Peak Design strap because it kind of cut into my neck. I had an old Nikonian strap that I used. It's a little bit more spongy, springy, and it's less stress. But if you can't do anything around your neck for a long period of time, you'll end up feeling it. So my way is basically cradling in my arm as I walk with it. When I'm getting ready to shoot, bring it up and I shoot with it. If you're someone who carry anything heavier than that and it's hanging down in front of you on your neck, that could put some weight on the strap, and that could basically make the issue pop up much faster. I don't know how long the repair is going to take. They didn't really say. I think maybe this is similar to the lens mount issue, where it won't take too long, but I can't say for sure. And as people start putting that information out and posting online, we'll know. If any of you who have taken advantage of it and sent your camera in, if you could put in the comment area, let us know what well, let us know how long it took, and if everything was done correctly, if Nikon actually fixed it, or if they replaced the entire camera. We would like to know the information as well. All right, just wanted to give a quick update on that I found out, so you guys can know what's going on. I think a lot of us who are in the early adopters who got the first batch of serial numbers maybe will be affected. Nikon didn't specify what range of serial numbers, but apparently, you know, if any of you out there who got yours like after the first month and your camera doesn't have that issue when you put your serial number in, then maybe it could just be those of us who were the early adopters, the first batch, could have that issue. All right, guys, thanks for watching the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.